Hey guys, how's it going everybody? You can find for you, and we have some more cards from the Legacy of the Valiant revealed with their effects and their card artwork, all that stuff, and we're going to be talking about them here on the organization. Link to find the stuff will be in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself, or maybe post videos on your own channels, and you have the stuff. It's not like a drug dealer. You have the stuff, here's your drugs. Anyway, first off, we have Shinra no Morigami Aruse. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered it. There's a rank 8 light plant exceed effect monster. Requires 2 level 8 monsters, 2300 attack, 3200 defense. So it's generic. Once per turn, you can declare one card name, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it is the declared card, add it to your hand. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. If a card of cards is sent from your deck to the graveyard by a card effect, you can attach one material, then target one card on the field. Place that card on the top or bottom of the deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. I'm sensing some convulsion of nature trolls come from this thing. I really am. So, convulsion of nature, trollish decks, rejoice. I think it's a pretty good card. I can't wait to see what people actually do with it. I like the effect that you can attach a material, then target one card on the field and place it on the top or bottom of the deck. So it's sort of like a Pleiades in a sense. So it's actually pretty nice. So I can't really see what people actually do with the card, and I really like it. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what people do. Next up, we have a freaking Fairy Knight Yugioh, or I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. 2200 attack, 3000 defense, rank 6 Earth Plant Exceed effect monster. Requires 3 level 6 monsters. It's kind of hefty. Once per turn, you can attach 2 materials from this card. Return all cards in the field to the hand except this card. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this effect's activation. There is only a deck that used level 6 monsters. I wonder who. Oh yeah, Monarchs. Monarchs have fun with this shit. I don't think they'll be going into this as much as, say, Bouncer or M7, but this is a pretty cool card, and it returns all cards on the field to their hand. This is 3, this is the 2, so I'm kind of confused. Maybe it's 2 of the monsters, maybe it's a typo, I'm not too sure, but it's just 3 on here, so I think it's actually 2, maybe. I'll check back, probably like on the wiki or something like that, whenever this goes on there, and I'll double check and put an annotation saying 2 or 3. If it's 2, I'll put an annotation. If it's not 2, there won't be one later on. But I like it. It's Pleiades on crack. Because at least you can respond to Pleiades. You can't even chain breakthrough or anything like that. It's pretty fucking stupid. So, really nice card from Monarchs. I'm sure they're going to love that quite a bit. Ghostrick! My god, it looks like a Fabled. It does look like a Fabled. Is it only me, or does it look... It does look like a Fabled. Anyway, Ghostrick Doahan. Rank 1 Dark Fiend. Attack 1000, 0 defense, 2 level 1 monster, so it is generic. What is with these generic level 1s now, rank 1s now? Seriously. I'm not complaining, but still, it's like random. This card gains 200 attack for each Ghostrick card you control. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach one material from this card, then target one monster on the field, half that monster's attack until the end phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Ghostrick card in your graveyard except this card and add to your hand. Holy shit, that thing is good. Oh, it's bad enough to get married, now they got this shit. So, bottom line, this thing is fucking good. Not only does it get 200 attack for each Ghostrick card you control, that bleeds the field spell, that goes for all your monsters, that goes for your spell traps, this thing's gonna get up pretty high. And you can target one monster from half that monster attack to the end phase. So it's sort of like Gale, which is pretty interesting. It requires 2 level 1 monsters, and it's really not that hard for Ghostrick to get that out. Because they have Mary, Lantern, Spectre, so it's not that hard. And the fact that this allows you to add back any Ghostrick card you really want, such as maybe your field spell, your monsters, your traps, is actually a really cool card to actually run. And yeah. It kind of bums me out that it doesn't have, like, it has like a... Well, actually, no, I'm thinking, I was about to say, bums me out that there's nothing generic for but I forgot that you can half the attack. But yeah, the fact that you can use it in any deck, just like, oh, I can half your attack. And it's nice, and it's easy to get out by some decks if you play level 1 monsters already. So, actually a pretty good card for any deck that runs level 1 monsters, in my opinion. So, but definitely a great card for Ghostricks, and this is definitely going to help him out along with Mary. So I'm really interested in seeing what they're going to get. Still not a big fan of the deck personally, but I'm interested to see what they're going to bring out for the deck now, along with those two. We have more spoilers. We have a new Bujin, which, holy shit, looks fucking badass. It looks like a gladiator beast. At least that's for me. Bujin Tsukiyomi. Oh god. Rank 4 Light Beast Warrior. 1800 attack, 2300 defense, 2 level 4 light monsters. Holy shit. Hundreds! No. Once per turn, you can attach one material from send all cards in your hand to the graveyard, then draw 2 cards. When this card leaves the field due to an opponent's card effect, if it had an exceed material attached, you can target one Bujin Beast Warrior monster and your graveyard special on that target. You can okay. So bottom line, so far we have 3 Bujin, or how they're going to be Bujin Te. I'm sorry, Bujin Te. We have 3 Bujin Te, or if I can say it, Exceed monsters now, and I still prefer Susano over them all, but this thing has a nice effect if you have things like maybe Turtle or Murakumo, which is killing Hachi and stuff in your hand. You can send them to the graveyard, and it'd be nice. Maybe it's a one-off, or if you have a bad hand or something like that. It's not the most prominent card. I feel like Susano is still going to be played a little bit more over this card, but mainly be played in defense mode because of that 2300 defense. 800 attack is not too bad. He does have the nice effect that allows you to special summon a Bujin Beast Warrior from the graveyard if he is destroyed by card effect. So which is actually pretty nice, because usually how you're sort of going to destroy them mainly through means like Dark Hole and Mirror Force because of Yada and Habakiri, which are going to really be a pain in the asses to get these guys over, trying to get over them. So it really benefits from the fact that it allows you to benefit off of the deck's weakness, which again is like effects that don't destroy, that don't target, but that destroy, like Dark Hole, Ultra Tribute, and like Mirror Force. So it's actually pretty cool. And the artwork's really badass. I like the artwork a lot. So I'm definitely gonna say it's a one, possibly. Next up we have Rikishi versus Buyuto. I'm done. Not even want to try to fucking. Oh my god. That's not even a time episode. But this card is an Iswarm monster. Rank 4 Light Fiend type. 1900 attack, 0 defense, 2 low 4 monsters. This is looking vaguely familiar. During your main phase, if your opponent's battle phase, if the combined number of cards in your hand and side of the field is less than the combined number of cards in your opponent's hand and side of the field, you can attach one material from this card to destroy all cards in the field except this one, but any damage inflicted to. Holy shit, that is kind of badass. I like this. I like this card a lot. So let me get this straight. If you have less cards in your hand and field combined than your opponent's hand and field combined, you can just nuke the field. This is JD again. My god. So this is generic rank 4 JD. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Okay, Konami. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm probably running at least 1 or 2 of these guys because this is kind of fucking broken. Kinda is. Finally we have Downward Magician. Rank 4, Dark Spellcaster, 2100 attack, 200 defense. Basically reversed between Slacker, which had 200 attack, 2100 defense. Whereas 2 low 4 Spellcaster type monsters. Pretty nice because Spellcasters have been needing a good exceed that they can go into. I'm not counting. No, I'm sure people are like, oh, big guy. I'm not counting big guy. I'm talking about like level 4, 3 and stuff like that. Not, rank 7s. I'm not counting big guy. Anyway, during your main phase 1, you can also exceed some of this card by using a rank 3 or lower exceed monster you control as the exceed material. Of course, exceed materials to that monster also become exceed materials on this card. This card gains 200 attack for each exceed material attached to it. If this card attacks a defensive position monster, inflict piercing damage. When this card battles, if this card inflicts damage, detach 1 material from this card. I gotta give that much. That's pretty cool. The artwork is pretty nice. She has a little evil mad scientist thing going on there. It's pretty cool. Piercing damage and gains 200 attack for each one. So you can make a Slacker Magician which has 3 and then attach that over it. Holy shit, Slacker Magician just became so much more OP. Well, I wouldn't say OP, but so much more better now. Because you can get a 2100 Defender that really can't be destroyed, overlay this thing on it. And it now gains an extra 3, no, why am I saying 300? I can't count apparently. An extra 600 attack, so this thing can be a 2700 attack. That is pretty nuts. So anyway, that's all we got for the Legacy of the Valiant. So far we're getting a lot of pretty good cards. This Ill Swarm thing is really starting to scare me, but it's generic, so at least it's not just Evil Swarms. I can actually use it, so we can poop on them as well. The new Bujin thing looks pretty cool. I really like the new Magician Exceed, and that's actually pretty nice. This thing's pretty fucking awesome. It looks like a Fabled again, but the cards here are looking pretty nice. So anyway, links in the description to where you can find these as well. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about these cards? I can't wait to test some of them, especially the new little Evil Swarm that doesn't look evil at all. Looks like it's a mixture of Evil Swarm and Constellars. But this is something pretty cool. And I'll check back on this one later on, see if it's actually 306 monsters. Maybe it was a typing error. I don't know why is this attached to 2 materials when it has 3. That's kind of weird to me, but anyway. Give me thoughts on these cards in the comment section below. And yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.